In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? While doing our real media research, we looked into real music videos by big artists which matched our genre of song to see if they had any key conventions which we could apply to our own music video. While we were researching the conventions of a pop video, we found Goodwin's theory of conventions of a music video. The first convention is that the music video demonstrates genre characteristics. Our genre is pop, and a typical convention for pop songs is narrative, which we saw during our media research in Taylor Swift's music video for Love Story. Her narrative was about a love story based on Romeo and Juliet, and love stories are very common in pop music videos. Another convention we included in our video was lighting. We had bright lighting, which is common in pop genre as the songs are meant to be listened to for enjoyment and happiness. However, as our narrative is deep and emotional, we also have scenes where the lighting is dull to convey the sadness within the scene. Our characters are dressed in mainstream clothing such as jeans and trainers, as this allows the audience to connect with them more easily, so they feel empathy for them. Typically, in pop videos, the artist is wearing a lot of makeup and very dressed up, but throughout our music video, the artist, Sienna Rose, is dressed in simple clothing similar to our characters, and also to what the target audience would wear. It shows that she is relatable and down to earth, and again, this may allow people to feel more personal about the lyrics and the visuals so they can see themselves in the position of the artist or characters. Another convention was that there was a relationship between the visuals and the lyrics. Although our song is based on a made-up character, Peter Pan, there is a theory that the lost boys in Neverland were actually dead, and Neverland acted as a heaven, hence why they never got old. Our visuals are based on that theory, as the narrative is of two boys and one dies. However, the imagination of the other keeps the boy alive in spirit. This matches the lyrics, as the artist says, Peter Pan, that's what they call me, promise you'll never be lonely. By keeping the boy alive in his mind, the character was allowing himself to never be lonely, as he was keeping his friend with him all the time. Also, usually hanging out with Peter Pan, and when we're bored we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook, links to our visuals, as there's a long shot of the boys running and having a good time in what looks like the woods, although it is actually a graveyard, to highlight the main story within the video. Although we based our visual and narrative off of the lyrics, we couldn't match the lyrics perfectly, as they're based off a story, and we wanted our narrative to be realistic. Our music video also applies to Goodwin's third convention, which is that there's a relationship between the music and the visuals. In many pop videos, dance choreography or some form of dancing can be seen. While doing my real media research, I saw this in Beyoncé's music video for Love on Top. It made the video more carefree and allowed the audience to have fun while listening to it. However, our music video has more serious tone than that, and therefore we have no choreography within our video. It fits Goodwin's conventions because the music for our song is slow and played on a piano. This means that a dance routine wouldn't have suited the song. Therefore, a narrative for the story was more appropriate. We included the conventions of matching the visuals to the music, as we edited it into shots that are slow. Also, the artist is seen walking or standing still in a quiet location, which also matches the music, which is soft and peaceful, allowing the audience to be calm when they watch the video. Our music video has an emotional storyline. This means the characters and the artist have a lot of sad or dull expressions. We highlighted this through our music video, as we had a lot of close-ups of the characters and artists. This is another convention of a pop video according to Goodwin, who believes the record label will include a lot of close-ups of the artist. Not only do the close-ups within our video highlight the character's emotions, it also flaunts the artist, as it's showing her feelings when the audience may not see her doing this in public, again portraying her as relatable. During the close-ups in our video, the artist looks into the camera. This is her motif. This allows her to look directly at the audience, making them feel as though she is talking to them personally. Close-ups can be seen in many popular videos such as Ed Sheeran's A-Team, which shows a homeless woman crying. In this video, the close-up is used to make the audience feel sympathetic towards her and is Ed Sheeran's way of appealing to the public to try and help girls or people like her. Goodwin also suggests that within a music video there should be external intertextual references. Our music video doesn't show any intertextuality through visuals, but the lyrics of the song contain the characters Peter Pan, Captain Hook from the story Peter Pan. By linking this song to our narrative, it means our audience can relate it back to their childhood and feel more connected to the characters, as they may think of their childhood friend while watching the video, making it more personal for them. One way our music video goes against Goodwin's theory is by not frequently sexualizing the female body. A convention of many music videos, especially in pop, is to sexualize the female body to make women seem like an object. This could be seen in Beyoncé's Love on Top video, where she's in a small item of clothing, whereas the men dancing in the background were fully clothed. This shows that women within a music video can be seen as objects to look at. However, in our music video, the artist, who is the only girl in the video, is seen fully clothed as equal to the men in the video. Ancillary products are used to promote the artist. An ancillary includes posters, CDs, and maybe extra photos when you buy the CD. For our digipack, we included all of this as it acts as gifts for the fan. Ancillary products are used as visual branding for fans, meaning the photos used are chosen carefully based on how the artist wishes to be portrayed. They can also be linked to specific songs within the album and highlight the genre of music, allowing the fans to know whether they may be interested in the product. When creating my digipack, I researched real media ancillary products to identify the conventions of pop artists. The most obvious convention was the colours used throughout the products. They were similar on all of them. An example of this is Shawn Mendes' album, Illuminate. On the CD cover, back and album poster, there were shades of dull blue. This not only links all the products together, but also gives a hint of the theme of the album, as blue can convey sadness, meaning the audience know whether they are willing to buy the album. Our ancillary task also uses this convention, as the colours are also similar throughout as we use similar photos. This allows the audience to link all of the products together and easily recognise the colour scheme or photos, and therefore easily notice the artists and the products. Another convention of ancillary products is to have the same font throughout. For our artists, we created a kind of logo which included 3 colours and a font which was unusual. This allowed us to place it on all of the products so they can be linked through the artist's logo, again making it easy to recognise the artist. The font on the poster and CD are also similar. This can be seen on Taylor Swift's album Red, which uses the same style font for both the name of the album and the artist. This is unusual for pop artists, as they typically have their name in a different font to stand out, like Adele, who had her name in a more bold font compared to the album title. Our main aim in our music video was to appeal to our target audience, who consist of teenagers aged 13 to 19. By using some of the conventions we did, I believe our music video might attract our target audience. However, I also believe it is different to what our target audience are used to. For example, I believe the convention of having bright colours in our ancillary product will attract them because it stands out, meaning our target audience don't have to look very hard to find it, or it may catch their eye. However, I also think that by having a narrative rather than a dance video may make them lose interest, as they may not understand it or they may not be bothered to watch it. Also, by not including the convention of sexualising women, it may mean the video loses appeal to the males within the target audience. Overall, I believe we have used our convention successfully to create a realistic pop genre music video.